Good morning, this is Blue Angel 777. I'm going to do a reading on how this Mercury retrograde is going to affect the twins, divine masculine, divine feminine energy. I want to do it specifically on this energy. We're all familiar with Mercury retrograde, how time goes back or relive the past or go back to that energy. Also malfunctions with computers, energy glitches, things like that. Slowing down the things, not making decisions at this time, major life decisions at this time, but really going back and re-looking at a different view. The energy that I get from the Mercury retrograde this time, it's in Pisces energy, that deep emotions of looking at past relationships, but maybe going back and reliving some situations, scenarios, to look at a different angle and seeing enlightenment, the truth, and the truth in whatever cycle that you were in. What's interesting, and I feel is different this time, is that the cycle of that is quicker. It's almost like we go in it for a moment, recognize it, see it, and come out real fast. That's the energy I get from it, from my own intuition. So let's see how this energy, the Mercury retrograde, affects the divine masculine, divine feminine, up until March. It's into the March energy. So I call on angels, ancestors, guides, sending masters from 5D and above. All the directions west, north, east, south. On winds and messengers of the universe. Archangel Ariel to help illuminate what we need to see. Archangel Gabriel to communicate with you. I call on the north winds today, very powerful north winds. And also there was a major alignment today with, I believe it was Mars, Earth, and the Sun this morning. And the energy of that is very magical. I was at the sunrise this morning. And this energy, it was vibrational, literally. I was at the water, and the energy of it, I just vibrated through my whole body. It was very beautiful, and all I can describe is very magical, this energy of and that alignment this morning. I don't know what time it was or if it happened yet, but very beautiful energy, very beautiful energy. So enlightenment, definite divine number. My 4 crows came in again, flew in, 4 of them, about foundation, spiritual foundation, and balance. Today is the 18th, so it's 8, 9, 10, 12, 15, 6. Today's a 6 number, a balance. Also the number 9 of completions. So the Mercury retrograde, how is that energy going to affect us today? Please like and subscribe. Also, if you're interested in a reading, you can get my information below, and send me an email, and I'll get back to you. And so just let me know if you're interested in that. I get some feedback where people are asking how they can get a reading through me. You just contact me through email, and I'll get back to you right away. Okay, so my readings will be similar to what I'm giving you now. A general read, and then I have you can ask single questions also that way too, and I'll give you a response that way. Okay, so how does the energy of this Mercury retrograde in Pisces can affect the twins? The masculine and the feminine energy. Well, we got the 7 here, the Pentacles, 7 Earth. Oh, okay, the feminine. Okay, so we got the 7 Earth, and that's totally represents the Mercury retrograde. The 7 Earth is 7 of Pentacles is looking back at the whole journey and the depth, and realizing how he made everyone else happy but not himself. That's how this Mercury retrograde will affect the twins. Looking back at our karmic cycles, the past relationships, how we've learned from them also, or how they were significant in our lives at that time, but realizing that as we evolve and love ourselves, how we didn't, we were so busy making everyone else happy or following the traditional way of being, so to speak, in relationships, how we were told or taught, or following our ancestral backgrounds or parents, their history of feeling like we have to do what they did and things like that, and not really making ourselves happy. And now we're in a heart space of understanding that and realizing that. So I believe that this Seven of Pentacles is perfect for looking back at the relationship and now realizing now it's time to make myself happy. Beautiful. The Queen of Fire, the Divine Feminine, the ambition, drive, the will, confidence, warmth, intelligence, graceful, that energy of that, of looking in that energy and realizing that they have their confidence now, they have their strength now. In this life experience, Archangel Chamuel is a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change, time to spread your wings. So with that being said, looking at the past and how you are now, how you evolved, and you're confident, you're independent, you're taking that leap of faith, you're evolving spiritually, that you're going to have a serious revelation of the whole journey. And then with that, we have an ending of an ego, having the ending of those masks that we use to cover ourselves up, releasing ourselves from the energy, the death energy of that, and this new beginning of living this new cycle, coming out of this Mercury retrograde with this new drive and ambition to come forward and really plant the seed for being fruitful in your own well-being and nurturing your true self of who you are. And that, with the Seven of Cups here, is the 7-7 energy. Is also we got the 7 here, 1, 6, 7, 7, 7, 7, the divine number, divine magnitude by 3, divinely being guided. This energy, this Mercury retrograde, is very divinely led and spiritual, and a spiritual foundation I'm getting is the undertone energy. And I saw 4 4 birds all morning today, 4 geese flying in from the sunrise and landing at the same time. It's all about the spiritual foundation and this energy of that. So death of ego, of the old ways, of old masks, and this new beginning. And the 7 of Cups is that coming out of that procrastination energy and of the things that we chose. Also, 7 of Cups are options or things, all these different cups that were offered and what we chose and why. And sometimes we didn't, and we chose something and it wasn't what we thought it was because we're in that ego energy. And now that we evolve into that spiritual self of our loving ourselves, realizing that we weren't making ourselves happy and we're choosing things for the wrong reason, and now we're going to start choosing for the right reason. Beautiful, beautiful. So we got the Ace of Cups, beautiful energy. That retrograde and Piscean energy, that water energy, deep, deep emotions, the element of love, unconditional love. The Hermit, seeing the light and growing and really going within and climbing that mountain and following that light, and also leading the way, the energy of leading. We got this planetary alignment, the celestial guidance around, and the magic of the energy of particles, strength, and that gold illumination there of divine numbers. And then the Page of Cups, heightened intuition. Page of Cups. So now we got more water energy. So that Piscean energy, we are in the new, within this Mercury retrograde, we're going to have the new moon in Pisces. We have Mercury in Pisces, Sun in Pisces now, and also the Mercury retrograde in Pisces energy. So with this is deep, deep emotions, heightened intuition, telepathic connections, an intuitive way of looking at the journey. And then we got balance, finding the balance within that, the inner balance within yourself, that Vesica Pisces, that oneness within yourself is this 3 of earth, mind, body, and spirit, that balance of that energy. We got the 4 of earth, the foundation, spiritual foundation, sacred foundation, but earth foundation in your lifetime, in your 3D. The fourth of earth, and then reading it this way, is not just hanging on to, but it's the foundation in your earth plane, your 3D, of the foundation of the structure that you built. Sometimes they're going to come down and rebuild in this new beginning. this new way of looking at things financially. And then we have a completion and ending of the old, the death energy, and this ambitious of Ace of Wands energy, this new drive, this energy of confidence and ambition to come forward spiritually. Don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. That's that energy of coming out of this Mercury retrograde, of what we're going to come out with. And then we got the Eight of Water too. So walking away from old ways and coming into new with love. Lots of water here. Lots of Piscean energy of leaving the old ways. We have a Nine of Fires and 8 of Fire here. I mean, 8 of Cups, of ending of old cycles, and 7 of Cups. And we got this new beginnings here. Planting the seeds and then evolving. This is the element of love itself, unconditional love. And then Page is the planting of the seed and moving forward. And then we got Queen of Water, that unconditional love, that Piscean energy of heightened intuition. So we really pulled lots of water in here of the magnitude of how this Piscean energy is going to affect this Mercury retrograde and affect us individually, masculine and feminine energy, how we're going to evolve, find our balance, understand our past relationships or karmic situations, how they affected us, looking at an emotional deep level of it and realizing how we had a death of ego and ending of situations, how we chose things for the wrong reasons, and evolving and moving forward and planting the seeds of this new beginning. Wonderful. Wow. I saw the Wheel of Fortune flipped in here just now, and I was thinking of the Wheel of Fortune this morning and the Mercury retrograde, how the Mercury retrograde moves backwards, but I was thinking how it associated with the Wheel of Fortune today of enlightenment, looking forward. And I saw it, there it is, see? It was reversed. And I was thinking of that card before I started it. And I was gonna bring it up. I was thinking, but the Wheel of Fortune is that fortune of moving forward, that cycle forward of these new beginnings. And I was thinking, well, it doesn't, Mercury retrograde is going backwards, like the cycle stops and goes backwards. But it's still the same thing. It might be going backwards, but we're still seeing the light of truth with the Sphinx energy of this newness. So we're going backtracking, looking at it in a different, in-depth perspective. And okay. The Seven of Cups wants to come out again. So that Seven of Cups energy is really significant in this energy of looking at things, why we chose what we chose, how it no longer serves you, how it was chosen for the wrong reason, and really looking at that Ace of Cups energy in there of the Seven of Cups is that one cup that's shining, and realizing that that's a self-love and also this beautiful new beginning, okay, of unconditional love, self-love, and taking action. 3-3 with the 3 of Pentacles, 3-3 energy. And 6 of Pentacles just came out of making some type of offer. Okay, there's the 3 of Cups again that wants to be shown of mind, body, and spirit and unions happening, judgment, seeing your true purpose. Sleepless nights 2. Of really thinking about things in depth. Hangman energy. Okay. Clarify the 7 of Earth, please. Clarify the 7 of Earth. Yes, and deep solitude. Rest and relaxation. Healing yourself. Healing yourself. Looking at the 3 of Swords energy of ending, and then laying on the sword of truth and then the Jesus energy here of the enlightenment of looking in the depths of things. Mercury Pisces energy is really an emotional in-depth energy of looking, really doing the soul searching and looking into your past. And that's what this 7 of Pentacles Earth is energy. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. And seeing. And seeing with clarity, crystal clear clarity, okay? A forward life experience. Let's see the ego energy there's some sadness that's going to come with it, of ending and looking back. The Five of Cups is disappointment, sadness, looking back at the Three of Cups that are laying, and not looking in the future yet because that's behind, but looking in the, you know, because we're looking at the old and realizing things that we've done and energy of that. So there could be some sadness and depression and disappointment energy, but as we move forward, we go forward into March, they'll be turning around and looking at that Two of Cups energy or this Ace of Cups energy. Ace of Swords, two, the ending of that entrapment, that mental entrapment of really going within blindfolded and understanding that how we didn't see things clearly, and the ending of that, and how when we come forward, everything is seen crystal clear. The Four of Cups energy, two, is that emotions of looking, being grounded, leaning up against the tree of life and looking at our past. And then looking at those Three of Cups again, but then seeing this Ace of Cups that is not handed over to us, and how we didn't notice that and how we're going to. And that Ace of Cups is the Divine Feminine. Beautiful. Clarify the Seven of Water, please, the Seven of Cups. Well, the Seven of Cups is of looking back at, and then and how we chose the wrong decisions, and then seeing that Ace of Cups, and then coming forward quickly, the Knight of Swords energy, towards the Divine Feminine, unconditional love, in that unconditional love energy, and getting a wish, the Nine of Cups energy. So a lot of cups, a lot of water, a lot of emotion, this Mercury retrograde, lots of emotion. This Ace of Cups energy is this new beginning, the 21 energy. That's travel, this new world, this new offer, this new beginning, traveling across waters of deep emotions, of moving towards your unconditional love. The Hermit energy, well, that light that they're on the top of the mountain is the strength of the Divine Feminine. They're seeing the light. They're seeing the light, the energy. The Divine Feminine is in her strength, the Divine Masculine is in his. That 9 energy, which is, well, today's the 9, 8 and 1 is 9, is ending, but it's also the Hermit energy, and it's that strength of 8, the Leo Lionsgate energy is affecting to this. The full moon from this last full moon is affecting, also this new moon is affecting, all of that coming together and really being divinely guided and activating and seeing truths and everything. Looking back with this Mercury retrograde is really moving forward, but stopping and going back and looking, and one last releasing of this old way, releasing and under complete knowing. Is that 8th chakra, that 8 number, that soul star chakra of a knowing, to know something from the past and how you need to let it go, or how it didn't serve you, or how you made wrong choices, or why they're in your life for that moment and it's time to let it go. A knowing of that is a complete cutoff, a complete release, ending of ego, a 9 of fire, 8 of water is walking away from that old energy. And then seeing the light, the strength of that, and the energy of the Divine Feminine, also leading the way, the light, and on that mountain and following her. The Page of Cups is new planting the seeds energy. There is going to be a tower moment of the foundation. I was talking here of the Four of Pentacles energy. After this tower moment, where the foundations of the past, of realizing all those walls were down, that there was nothing to hang on to, this tower moment, which is 16 energy, is this new beginning. And after the tower moment, we'll have this new beginning. And then there'll be action, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands energy, and then also slowing down. So the 9 of Pentacles explains how, well, Mercury retrograde is going backwards, so it's going to be slow. We're going to go through, we're almost at a standstill, stopping and going backwards, so that's why it's slowing things down. We're moved ahead really quickly, and then all of a sudden it came to a stop, and we're going backwards to go through this whole process of releasing any additional things that we haven't released yet. So after we go through this energy, this page of Wands energy of planting the seeds, this ending is planting the seeds so we can have this new beginning. The Three of Earth energy of balance, of Vesica Pisces, and then we get, we got the Nine of Pentacles energy of finding our independence. There's the Falcon of messages, divine messages of balance within. On the Earth of Ten of Pentacles, and then an Ace of Cups again, this new beginning. So planting our seeds with endingness and going through that breaking down our old foundation and rebuilding a new foundation. Rebuilding the new foundation, this Nine of Pentacles with independence, confidence. And then this Ten of Pentacles is that joyfulness, as above, so below, heaven on earth energy. And that's the Hierophant, or the white-haired wise man. The winds from the north today are very, very powerful, of ancient ones coming in, our ancestors above, pointing above, and then the child, this new beginning of the tail as below. So this new beginning below, the child's holding the tail below, and this new love, this unconditional love. Four of Pentacles, Three of Cups again. So building this new foundation, we get union, this new beginning, a union. Nine of Fire, ending, completion with the Ace of Wands. Here we again of looking back, the Seven of Wands, or Seven of Pentacles here, of looking back at and then making yourself happy. So ending those old cycles, and then and that Ace of Wands is realizing you to make yourself happy and follow your heart here. And that Ace of Wands is just an ambition and to drive to come forward. Eight of Cups, please. Of ending, completion, and an Eight of Cups, again, a validation of that. So the 8 and 8 energy. So an ending of obligations and burdens. Assigning your burdens onto other people, not taking on everything yourself. It's okay to allow to give this person something, give this person something. Like I'm talking like karmic family ties, like everyone relies on, and you do everything for everyone, and releasing those and letting people take responsibility for their own life and their own actions, their own ways. I mean, you're not here to take on everyone's responsibility. You're not obligated to do that. You're obligated to take care of yourself and love yourself and evolve in your children, and that, and that's that, but not to so it's an ending of obligations here, a completion, a walking away from that and starting this new beginning. And then it's an Ace of Queen of Water, and that's the element of not necessarily a female, it could be Piscean energy, but the Eight of Wands is coming forward. So it's 888 energy, abundance, that new beginning, eternity symbol, new beginning, prosperity, abundant, and love, and finances and jobs and new beginnings, this abundance, this 888 energy. And then that unconditional love of the elemental balance of fire, earth, air, and water, of oneness. This is the balance of all the elements, of fast communication, coming forward. So when we're coming out of this Mercury retrograde, we're going to come forward quickly with these messages, with the Knight of Swords, Eight of Wands energy, and I'm making an offer, Knight of Cups of love, and then the Knight of Wands energy. So that's quick energy coming forward, not just love, but ambition, drive, that fire to come forward. Justice, 11 energy, do justice. We still got a Knight of Swords energy coming out of that sleepless nights. That came out twice, so there's gonna be a lot of really in-depth thinking And so really try to be grounded and get your rest in as much as you can. It's very important. Okay? Taking care of yourself. Listening to what your body has to say. And there's the Seven of Cups again. I feel like they're going to stress over the choices that they made. And they have to really understand that was the process of your growth, evolving, that those choices had to be made for that reason. But it's okay to let them go. In this Ace of Cups, this is the Ace of Cups here. The one that's glowing here. That new beginning. And I feel like they want to come forward to that. Yeah, the Page of Cups, intuition, planting the seeds, new beginnings of coming out of this Mercury retrograde energy. Oh. Five of Pentacles, victory, chariot, truth. One more, please. Coming out of this energy. Finding balance with the twin or soulmate, with family. And there's the Magician, action, taking action. Okay. So that's the eternity symbol of the balance of all the elements also. Mind, body, and spirit. Fire, earth, air, water, and ether. On the wands of the Ace of Wands energy is pointing up. The Sword of Truth is laid out on the table. The Cup of Love and the Pentacles. And then the Rose is there, the Holy Grail, the Divine Feminine energy. And that Divine Gold, that essence of that Soul Star Chakra, the energy of. So this is being divinely guided. All of this is happening. It's been already written in stone. It's just going with the flow of the process of divine timing. Okay. So that's the energy of the Mercury retrograde. Very, very clear. It's very clear energy. And the energy for the masculine, please. Our card for the masculine. The World. Beautiful. Beautiful for the masculine energy. We got the World card again. That Ace of Cups, the World here. Of traveling, and then the Lotus of coming out of the murky waters. The Lotus is bloomed, of seeing the truth and going out towards his new beginning. This world, traveling across waters. Beautiful. This new beginning, this new world. Divine Feminine energy. How's it going to affect her? Well, we got the cornucopia again. Whoops, I didn't want to come up. The cornucopia. Beautiful. Cornucopia. 11. Interesting. The World is 29. It's 11. The Divine Feminine, 11. The Balance, 11, 11. So it's new beginning. And then the Divine Feminine is 11. 11, 11 energy, a balance of that. Beautiful. And this is joy, bliss, happiness, love, and this World card. Let's see what them together, what we come up with for Divine Masculine Feminine's energy together. Ooh. Anxiety. Okay, well, I could see that. The anxiety is of sleepless nights, this Eight of Swords energy. I think because we're going backwards and understanding, to understand this energy of what it is, the Divine Feminine needs to understand that it's the energy going back. We want everything to move forward, and also realizing things and ending things is going to cause sleepless nights. So it's a deep thinking of emotions. So it might cause sleepless nights and restlessness. The 7th chakra here for the masculine and feminine together, so that heightened intuition with them. It's the crown chakra, that energy of connection with the remember that you have that connection with the masculine and feminine together. So if there's some type of separation through this if you're in communication, there's some type of separation, because we got the Hermit energy and the solitude energy. To remember, you have that crown chakra connection with the masculine and feminine together. And then we got this community card here for them together. 7. And so that's a divine number, communication, community, union. 3, meeting new people that are like vibrational, like energy, also together. So let's see what angels and ancestors have, them ancient ones have to say for today. We're in that energy today too. 1 for the masculine. Fruits of your labor, a lady, enjoy growth and reap your rewards. Yes, with that, the fruit of your journey, of everything, and fruits of your labor, the growth of that. Yes, healing too. Oh, here's one too. A traveler, move in a new direction. So that the masculine, he's going to move in a new direction. We got that compass too, and also looks like the wheel, that direction of moving forward, of understanding that. Beautiful. The divine feminine together. The divine feminine energy. Night, be brave and honest. Beautiful. That is the Holy Grail, sword of truth. That's Jesus. That's the rose, the Holy Grail. The divine feminine. This is being divinely guided. And that's the Jesus here in the stained glass window of this energy of that, of knowing. Beautiful. And he has that tear, sword of truth here. He's here, heaven on earth energy. This is heaven on earth energy. Be brave and honest. Look at Father Sky was the undertone energy here. And also Medicine Mother, the High Priestess energy. Beautiful. In the Sun energy. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous energy. One more for the divine feminine, since we got 2 for the masculine. Warrior, be fearless and be strong. The divine feminine is really in that energy. We keep getting the hunter energy, the warrior energy. She's really moving into the, I think, getting balanced with the masculine and the feminine energy within herself, and moving into that hunter energy of realizing and not doubting herself in her mission of going forward. Be fearless and stand strong to who she is. Yes, definitely. To be balanced in that energy too. Okay. The masculine and feminine together. Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. That balance within each other. Mind, body, spirit, all the 4 directions, the peace. This is the element of the peacekeeper. It's the balance within the elements, fire, earth, air, water, and ether. Sitting in that circle in all the directions around you, and offering your here is the Chanupa, the sacred white buffalo calf woman. She taught us about the directions and the offering of to everyone, and that's the element of in the middle of that energy, that balance of that. Moonology for masculine, feminine, please. For the masculine. 1 for the masculine, please. What do you need to release? So that's what they're gonna. What's gonna for the Mercury retrograde for the masculine energy is that's when he's looking back and letting go of the ego. What does he need to release to move forward? That's what he's gonna realize. And the feminine. Don't let pride get in your way. The Leo energy. That's that sun. And don't let the past hold you back too. We got 2 of them. So coming out of releasing, forgiving, letting go of fears, having that strength. That Leo, that's that Lionsgate energy here. All of that gold Lionsgate Leo 8 energy here. The South Node is looking back in the past. So the Mercury retrograde is going backwards. It's going towards the south. It's looking back at the old. Don't let that hold you back. realize what it is and move forward, or not think about, maybe real analyze and looking at your journey with the masculine, and to see it in a different angle and a higher ether energy, the 8th soul star chakra energy, that higher self, and a different perspective, the crown chakra energy of looking at it and understanding and knowing what it is, how it helps you grow it, and releasing that old hurts and past and fears and things like that, letting go of that energy and trusting in the unknown here. Be brave and be honest, trusting in that hunt energy here, and in that pride, that Leo energy. Don't let pride get in your way. Release that pride. Pride is so damaging, that energy. We let pride get in the way, and it really prevents a lot of beautiful things from happening. So letting go of that energy. The masculine and feminine together. Monology. You and your loved ones are safe. Beautiful. You and your loved ones are safe. So you're being divinely protected, and through this journey, and just having a knowing of that. Angels of Atlantis for the masculine. Atlantean energy for the masculine. A cleansing, going through a cleansing, yes. That came up yesterday, I believe, also for this week. So there's definitely a cleansing happening, a purification of ending of old karmic stuff, DNA. I'm getting residue, a cleansing of that, cleaning your aura. I did a meditation shower, cleanse the aura of me and my masculine, and surround me with that divine light, and call on Archangel Michael for protection, and Archangel Raphael for cleansing and healing of cellular DNA, cellular memory, everything. Really going through a complete cleansing spiritually, emotionally, physically. Yes, definitely. Even eternally, like through foods, fasting, things like that. The Divine Feminine. Enchantment, beautiful. Archangel Michael is here. He's here for protection. And that enchantment energy, that higher self, magical energy, that's the energy I felt today. The masculine and feminine together. Joy, beautiful. Joy, to find that joy again, to be happy, blissful, intuitive connection, that gold essence about them, that sacred connection, that love connection of this new beginning. Beautiful. Yes, this is how the Mercury retrograde will affect you until the March, until I forgot the exact date we go forward. But this is the Mercury retrograde in Pisces energy, and how it will affect the twins and the masculine and feminine energy. I send you all love and light. Please like and subscribe. Leave comments. Let me know how this related to you. And I send you all love. Bye-bye.